What's going on YouTube? So I know when you click this, you're expecting to have Neezy on here, but for this series, for Ahsoka, you're going to have Charlie. Yeah, apologize in advance. So the first two episodes of Ahsoka just dropped, and it's an early drop. It came at like 8 p.m. on a Tuesday instead of 3 a.m. on Wednesdays. Oh, no more, like, you don't have to get up early anymore. The rest of the day on Wednesday, you're just like dragging. It's like, oh, hey man, yeah, I was up early watching Star Wars. Watch at 8 o'clock p.m. on a Tuesday. You know, get some dinner, get a Snuggie, get some ice cream if you want. And, you know, really honestly, first impression of this is, this is a fresh take on Star Wars. Like, I mean, it's basically season 5 of Rebels. Now, if you haven't seen Rebels, go watch it. It's only 4 seasons. Come back. It would help a lot. It would help a lot just to understand kind of like, okay, who's who, where are we going, this and that. But now if you're a casual viewer and you're just like, I just want to see it, it's also good too. Like, you know, kind of just like, all right, let's check this out. Kind of like gets you like, oh, who's this? You know, oh, who's that? You know, and I want to know who these guys are. Episode 1 opens traditionally with the scrolling text. Now, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars or, well, Rebels didn't have it, but the Clone Wars, you can remember that General was like, you know, always reading what was going on. A tough heat of battle between the Separatists and the Galactic, you know, that guy. I had that in my head the whole time. And so, just the way it opens from the scroll down to the ship, you know, entering into the scene, I thought it was like, oh man, I haven't felt this fresh since Mandalorian Season 1. And just the music, the overall, like, feel of it was like, okay, where are we going with this? Like, we understand where we left off in Rebels, for those of you who've seen it. There's Hera Syndulla Ben. I mean, obviously she's a general now. What happened between Sabine and Tano? You know, Chop. It was great to see Chop again. And so I want to know, you know, where have these guys been since the ending of season 4? I mean, obviously we're going to get a lot of that. But it really sets up a lot more of like, okay, it's 5 years after Return of the Jedi. The galaxy is still kind of like fresh off of like a fresh breakup. It's like, you know, you've been with the Galactic Empire for so long, and it's like, you know, like, they still want me. Oh, I'm still loyal, you know. But he's still loyal to the Empire. Like, they're still holding on. Just like, you know, Kylo Ren said, you're still holding on. Let it die. But, you know, really, episode 1 and 2 overall, I thought was fresh. It was really cool to see the Clone Wars, Rebels, characters come to life. And so, I mean, a lot of the voice actors, well, not a lot of the voice actors, but like, you know, if you're a fan, you can spot a few voice actors there. But it was, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's great to be a fan. I've been a Star Wars fan through and through. I've never hated anything that Star Wars has done. I'll be honest, I've never been an Ahsoka Tano fan, but that was until I, you know, gave her a chance towards the end of the Clone Wars series, especially season 7, and then of course at the end of Rebels. But, you know, beginning of Clone Wars when she was Snips really annoyed the shit out of me. But, you know, just to see her growth, I guess, you know, to see her growth, it's like, okay, she's become pretty well of a Jedi, and I'm excited to see everything. Like I said, episode 1 and 2 are out now. Give us your thoughts, guys. I mean, if you're not a fan of Star Wars, let me know. If you're a casual viewer, let me know too. It says I have a knack of having comic book eyes, and so if I take these off, I'm not going to be able to see, I mean, one for anything, but I'm not going to be able to see past the comic book stuff. And that's, I mean, yeah, it's hard for me because I'm a huge fan, but I want to know, like, you know, casual viewer thoughts. You know, did you like it? If you're new to Star Wars, fold, we've got blue milk, you know, get you some cookies. And, you know, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's get to know each other. You know, let's join the rebellion together. Let's do a little crazy, you know? So 1 and 2, give us your thoughts. You know, if you're excited for the series, if you're a huge fan, if you're, you know, a new fan, like I said, give us your thoughts. We're excited to hear them. Until next time, subscribe.